award ceremony. I'm just having a great time because I'm standing next to Miss Courtney Oliver. Congratulations, Miss Courtney Oliver, on your nomination.
Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm blown away because I love theater. I love what you guys do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And tell me about Hairspray.
Well, it was a real delight. You know, we did it in 2010 and revived it.
She said it so just like it's nothing. Oh, well, we did it in 2010 and it was
great. We brought it back because it was great. And it was even more fun the second time. So we had a blast doing it. We're very, very fortunate to have this kind of theater in Memphis.
You know, a lot of people saying it's better the second time around. Why do you think so?
You know, I don't know. And it's really weird. I've heard that from many, many people, including my mother. And she doesn't lie. I don't know. I think there was I think honestly, to be perfectly honest, there's a deeper appreciation of Memphis now than there was 4 years ago.
Yes.
And the storyline is actually quite relevant, even though it takes place in 62 in Baltimore. It's quite relevant to what's happening and happened in Memphis. And I think with a truer sense of love for this community, it was easier to have a sense of love for the story of the play. So a lot of the people that came back and did it the second time, something happened in our heads and we went, oh right, well, that's what this play is about. I get it.
Yeah. And so you was nominated in 2010, Best Actress in a Musical. You won that, and you're nominated again tonight.
It's nice. It's a very fortunate thing.
And so now we're like, can she do it again? That's what can it happen a second time around? And many people feel like it can, but even if it don't,
you know, I'm very honored to be nominated, regardless. It's nice when people say, hey, we thought your work was good.
I asked the actor earlier, does it still feel the same? Does it ever get old when you're nominated, even though?
No, it's always good.
It is.
It's just, it's very nice.
It is. It's just, it's very nice to hear that somebody liked what you did.
Wow. And so you're doing something else too, right?
Doing a lot of things. I'm the assistant director on Mary Poppins right now. I'm also choreographing company out at Germantown Community Theater.
Okay.
So I like to get involved in all the community, but I'm employed full-time at Playhouse on the Square.
You're employed at Playhouse, and aren't you nominated for a choreography?
Right. Yes.
I mean, I'm just not the champ with you guys. I mean, well, okay, so let me ask you a question. Memphis, y'all just pray for me. What is it that you like the best? Is it acting? Is it working behind the scenes? Is it dancing, choreography? What is it that makes you just want to say, you know, I just love to do this?
I love to choreograph and I love to make theater regardless, but there's been no greater pleasure in my entire career, ever, no matter what, than playing Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray.
Is it really?
Yeah. Wow. And to do it a second time, truly, truly a gift.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for talking to me.
No, thank you for talking to me, honey. Give me a hug. This is the 2013-2014 Ostrander Award Ceremony where we get together once a year to celebrate excellence in Memphis theater. We're just like one big happy family.
Yes, and it's great.
Because we have this passion for theater, just somewhere in our gut is just there.
Yeah.
You know, and so I thank you for doing what you're doing over at
Thank you
Playhouse.
for publicizing and for being here. And
I
for
tried.
talking to me. I think my lips are on your face.
It's okay. It's Tracy. It's Tracy Oliver. We'll be right back with some more interviews in just a moment.
The 2013-2014 Ostrander Awards of Tramaine working this evening with Butterfly Media and Miss Mary Washington, host of the show this evening.
Yes.
And we are standing here with Miss
Venise
Sithole.
You better not forget
I know,
that.
let's learn that. Venise Sithole.
Like Denise, but with a V.
And you're part of
Hattie Lou's Theater,
That's
but
right.
the cast of Stick Fly.
Stick Fly. That's in production right now.
Right
Along
now.
with Miss Johnson, who's back on.
Yes, of course.
So we know a little bit about what Stick Fly is about. What's your character?
My character is Cheryl, and she's a little crazy, but she's young, so she only knows how to deal with her pain through anger right now. And she's lost, and she's trying to just be acknowledged by the people around her. So that's the gist of who she is, and you'll see her go through a lot of different things mentally and emotionally, just trying to find herself. So that's pretty much who she is.
How close to that character are you? Or is it
Well,
totally
Cheryl has a lot of nervous energy. Venise also has a lot of nervous energy. So it's very good when you can kind of relate your character to yourself. The main thing about acting is you need to know how your character is similar to you and how she's different from you. And that keeps you grounded in the process.
And this is the production that really is pulling everybody's character. It's emotional.
I would say that. I think everybody in the cast has a true sense of who they really are, who their character is. And it's fortunate when you can work with people like that.
Yeah.
So I must say I'm happy.
Now tell me, you said you started acting at
I was like 2, really. I came out the womb acting.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me about this. How did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, my mom would tell the story every time I go to Macy's, well, it's Goldsmith then, yeah. She would tell the story that every time I would walk into Goldsmith, I would hear music and she would say, can I curse?
I don't know, do y'all have a bleep?
She would say, would you sit your down?
Okay, we got
I said this, so you know the first part of it. And that's how I knew that I should perform, because I never wanted to sit my down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and so I just went around to beauty shops performing, and my main move was snake. And I just would go to the left. Yeah, it was more like that, and I never went to the right.
Oh, okay, just kept going that way.
I just kept going to the left, because see, I'm left-handed. Artists who are left-handed, that's a good thing. Did you know that?
Well, my brother would be a great artist then. He's left-handed. I guess I'm not.
Real quick.
Well, Bernice,
Did you just say Venise with an R? I'm gonna get you.
Like Denise. Miss Barry.
I'm country.
Let's say.
I love this. It's okay. What? Did you just do that?
We're having some fun on the red
It's
carpet.
okay. Let's see how we do this.
How to pronounce it?
Venise, like Denise, but with a V.
You said Bernice.
Like Bernice. That's all.
I didn't hear Bernice. I heard Bernice.
Oh, are you serious right now? Melon, prosciutto, deviled egg. No, I'm joking. That's part of the script.
I just wanted to welcome you to have you in the theater.
Yes.
Thank you.
Officially.
What is your experience like?
She just cleared her throat on me, so I have to really think about that.
You got a lot of nervous energy.
Yes. They clearing of the throat was nerves. I promise.
I've been happy thus far. I don't have any complaints. At first I was a little nervous about the set because Cheryl, my character, has a lot of business. She's preoccupied with cleaning.
Yes,
and that's one thing you have to know about acting. You have to know your intention and then what you're preoccupied with. And my preoccupation is cleaning. So because I didn't have all of my props at first, I was a little nervous, but I knew how to do it come through. So exactly. I mean, that's what we do.
Yes.
So being that I knew that, I wasn't worried at all.
And you put a lot of stage business.
I mean, I have to. That's what the role calls for.
Are you having a good time?
Of course, this is what I do. I always have fun. If you're not having fun, then you're not
Why you
living.
doing it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Then go home.
Home.
Then go home.
Period.
I
Yes.
like that. If you're not having
Ellipses,
fun,
actually.
go
Dot,
home.
dot, dot. Okay.
Now we keep
Awkward silence.
We're gonna keep moving.
Oh, we're gonna keep going. I was gonna say, I asked about 12 questions.
Did we answer them?
Yes, you did. You did a wonderful job. She just needed to answer.
You know, well, I see her all the time.
Oh,
And I think she's
This is a kindred love.
I think she's a wonderful actress.
And this woman knows me better than
I think she's a wonderful actress, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy that you got that role. So I remember when you first came to audition, and I'm so happy for you. You're very talented, and I hope you stick around.
I will. I have no choice. I'm from Memphis and I'm back to exude all of my energy and my talents in this theater. So hopefully I'll be around forever.
And you get to work with the great Jessica Johnson.
Of course, duh.
our relationship is so like
We love each other in real life.
Yeah,
On
our
stage,
characters.
she irritates the shit out of me.
Okay.
coincidence, so you know the first part.
We'll be back after these. We'll be back. We are back at the 2014 Ostrander Award ceremony. I'm so excited to be here tonight to give you this, Memphis, because this is the night where we celebrate theater in Memphis, the Ostranders. And a couple of months from now, this lady is going to be celebrating something. Well, I'll let her tell you. Hello, Miss Jennifer. Hey. I'm good. Welcome to the Ostranders.
Thank you. And as you remember, I told you this is my first time being here, so I'm really excited.
Oh.
This is really interesting for me.
Is it very interesting?
Yes.
Okay, so you're seeing a lot of things happening right now, and your mind is turning.
It is turning.
I know
It is turning.
you love theater, though.
I absolutely love theater. I got a love for theater through my son.
Okay.
Through my son and my daughter 10 years ago.
Okay.
At the age of 6, they started acting. They're 16 now. My daughter decided to do something else. My son is continuously acting, but just through that, I have formed a great love for theater, as you know.
Yeah, I know.
As you know.
I know.
So,
That's good, though. And I commend you as a mother for just letting your kids develop. I mean, that's the way I raised my son. My son is a Christian rapper, and I just let it, whatever happened, I just let it happen. I supported him. And, it's great to see mothers supporting their sons. And it's great to see, especially in theater. I mean, how did you feel when you first came to me and said, Mom, I want to be in a play?
well, actually, I loved it. I truly loved it. Because
So you pushed them toward that area?
No, we started out literally one summer looking for something to do. And we ended up at a summer camp at Olive Branch High School. They loved him. He loved it. We all loved what we saw on stage. He's been doing it ever since.
And so you're now inspired to do an award show yourself, right?
Yes.
Can you tell our audience a little bit about that?
In March of 2015,
Okay.
I'll be doing an award show called Diversity on Stage.
All right.
And what it's literally doing is two things. It's helping to get our African American community to the theaters, and it's also helping to honor our African American actors and actresses for all of their work that they do. I love what we're seeing here tonight at the Ostranders, but at the same time, there is no platform for those to necessarily be honored the way that I would love to see them. Love to see them honored. And I'm not going to blame that on the theaters, because the theaters are putting on the plays, the theaters are filling the theaters, filling the seats. But what's happening is the audience is not from our community. So we can't force the theaters to put our actors and actresses in those lead roles, because theaters, just like every other business, they're here to make money.
Right.
And they can't make money if the seats are not going to be filled. If they put me and you in those lead roles, if we bring our family and friends, supporters out on that one night to see us, what about those other 12, 13 performances that's going to be on stage? That's what I want to do with what I'm forming here. It's just to get our community to get out to the theaters, and as well make sure that our actors and actresses from our communities are recognized for their work.
And the ceremony is going to be in March.
The ceremony is March the 15th, 2015 at the Butler Performing Arts Center.
Wow.
And I know you'll be there for me.
Of course.
Yes.
And Black Butterfly will be there as well. Somewhere. We'll be there.
Butterfly will be there on the red carpet. So let me ask you this: have you got your host? I thought I heard you had a host, but are you willing to say that you got your host?
I have co-host for the events.
Okay.
One is going to be Milton Carr,
Okay.
who is a very dear friend of mine. I'm using him for his voice. And the other co-host along with Milton is going to be Precious Morris. From here around the theater community, who we all know very well.
Yeah.
And then we also have a series of presenters We have Kristen Gilmore, who'll be here from New York. She'll be presenting along with another very dear friend of mine, Leonard Pegues, from here around town. We have a couple of young performers from here in town, so we pretty much have that part of it set and ready to go.
What are the categories? You can tell us some of the categories.
Let me make sure that this is clear, Mary Ann.
Okay.
This is not a competition.
Okay.
This will not be a competition. We will not have leading actors up against leading actors in any of that.
Okay.
But basically, it will be honoring each and every actor and actress that I personally and members of my team have seen on stage in 2014.
Wow.
And I've been to a lot of plays in 2014.
Yes, you have. Every play I've been to, she's there.
Yes, I've been to 4 plays this weekend already, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what it is. But then there are a couple of special honors that I'm not going to tell you.
That's okay.
Because then you wouldn't be there in March.
That's okay. I'm going to be there in March. I'm
Because
excited.
if I tell you, I have to kill you.
Okay, don't do
But no, we are definitely looking forward to it. But once again, we will honor everybody. But there are a couple of special people that I've seen. There are people that I've met on stage this year that are newcomers. This is their first time being in a performance.
Yes, ma'am.
They will be honored.
Wow. Okay.
There are different actors and actresses that I've just fallen in love with over the years.
Wow.
Over this year, over previous years, that will definitely be honored for their work in theater.
You know what? I know how you feel about that because this is definitely some actors that I have just fallen in love with, and I just love. I go to all their shows, and I love to see them work on stage because, Jennifer, as you know, as well as I know, we have some great talent here in Memphis.
Definitely.
Great talent here in Memphis. We have some wonderful talent here at the Ostrander as well.
Definitely.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
We thank God for you and your passion and for caring about us enough to say you deserve this.
Definitely.
You know, so God bless your heart for that.
Thank you.
This is Black Verified Media TV, and this is the Ostrander Award. We're going to be right back with some more winners and some more nominees in just a moment. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
All right.